Okay, finishing up my Maple Story stuff. Close this bitch. Then we get on with some Loa in the AM. Some Loa in the AM. Everybody loves some good Loa in the AM. At least I do. Keep it stupid simple, baby. If you're one of the 2 people who show up instantly to every stream, hello, how are you? Or if you're somebody who watches the VOD, hello, this one's for you. How are you doing? Little secret chat just between you and me. Until Mr. Nufu shows up. It's not a real Loa stream without Newfie. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Please, sir, let me Bifrost. Oh, there he is, Mr. Newfie. How you doing, bud? How you doing, buddy boy? Cutting up some lettuce right now? Fuck yeah, dude. How am I doing? Well, I'm doing a mixed bag right now. I woke up to a comment telling me that my voice and the way that I talk is irritating, so that was great. And then I picked up my cat and he got spooked and scratched the shit out of my chest and upper arm, and that kind of hurts. But overall, we're doing pretty chill. Might snipe your last tree run? Bro, I got thousands of trees. You hit me up, we do some trees. Just go back to sleep and try again tomorrow, basically? Nah, that's pussy shit. We grind in here, man. I haven't gotten a comment talking about how I speak in a very long time, so that caught me off guard, to be honest. Because I used to be super self-conscious about it. But I realize now, 90% of people who say that shit just don't really understand how a conversation is supposed to flow. And I think that's the way that I talk in my videos, in that I'm trying to have a conversation with you and not talk at you. Which is why it's very easy to tell when I do have like a solid script for a video, because I talk at you rather than with you. But I don't know. That was just bizarre. It's not the first thing that I want to wake up and see in the morning, I'll tell you that much. And my cat, he's chill. It was my fault. I was holding him and then I was messing with a garbage bag, and I know he doesn't like the sound of garbage bags, so whatever. I can't blame him. I mean, I can, but I'm not gonna, because it's my fault. Did you feel me, bro? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm Frog. Be more upset about spooking your cat than anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at him for scratching the fuck out of me. I get it. It was my fault. I wasn't thinking. I'll be the first to say it. I was not thinking. He was fine, but still. He hopped off my shoulder and immediately wanted to go in my room. The poor baby. And when I say hopped off my shoulder, I mean dragged his claws through my shoulder, but hey. You trim your cat's claws so no bloody arms or legs lately. I have always wondered if I should trim my cat's claws, but my little guy, I got him, like, when he was 1.5 years old, and he used to be a barn cat. So I basically rescued him, because if I wasn't going to take him, then he was basically just going to get left out alone in the forest, since the people who originally owned him were moving, and they couldn't take him with. So that backstory is relevant because that is to say I let him go outside, even though I'm not, like, the happiest about that prospect, but I do let him outside. And I know he'll, like, trim his own claws, like, scratching trees and shit. Clearly he doesn't do the greatest job, but I don't know. Should I still try to trim his claws? He gets very upset when I touch his paws most of the time. It's something that I've always struggled with. Like, should I? I probably should, right? I don't know. But I always get so, like, concerned over, like, overstepping boundaries with him. Because he wasn't raised... He really wasn't raised around humans, really. Like, he got fed by the people that originally owned him, but he stayed outside all the time. And he didn't get socialized. I had to socialize him entirely. So it's very hard. And I don't want to, like, break his trust. I think that's the biggest thing I'm scared about. I don't want to break his trust. And that's why I let him outside, too. Because, like, I could lock him inside, but that feels terrible. I feel terrible for doing that. And I don't live in the most busy of places, so... I just hope he practices good outside manners. There is a lot I would do differently if I was raising him from a kitten myself, or he was, like, trained, but I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to know what I should or shouldn't do. Damn, double Fate Ember? And both of them are fucking dog doo-doo? I also recorded a potentially controversial video that I'm going to upload today, I think. I don't know if you were here the other day when there was Blitzel and that other gentleman talking about, like, FOMO and, like, the treadmill of this game and how if you don't like it, you shouldn't just play it or whatever. But basically there was a debate about the design choices in the game a couple days ago on stream. And that's kind of been living rent-free in my head, along with, like, seeing some of the subreddit posts about how people... It seems to me, I get the feeling that the player base is very us against them, with the us versus them being, like, hardcore Lost Ark lovers versus, like, the casual players who just want, like, a better game. So I made, like, a video kind of talking about that. I'm interested to see how much shit I will get for it. Just another one of my classic ramble videos, so who knows? But it does kind of concern me. Because in my mind, like, a lot of the things that I think people are asking for are, like, obvious, like, good changes. So when people, like, have, like, arguments against these, like, good changes, at least to me, my perception of them being just, like, good changes, makes me wonder. Because, I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinions, and obviously people should have their own opinions. But, like, in my mind, I just don't know how you, like, justify things like needing to have multiple characters to raid on for gold. I guess you don't need to, right? But let's be honest. I think you kind of do. I don't think you're going to be able to push to 1640 with one character. I'm pretty indifferent about the pacing. You just hate the 1620 push. No, I think that's a totally valid, like, stance to have. Because, like, I personally am, like, I feel the same way, I think. Like, I'm pretty indifferent for the most part. And, like, I'm somebody who typically doesn't fall to FOMO, like, at all. I mean, shit, my fucking Soulfist is 1620. That's all I have to remind you. My Soulfist wasn't hard mode Voldus ready on release either. Like, I just do what I want to do. I set goals that I want to do, and I just kind of have fun. But I think the more we go on in the game, I think the more the design choices, like, worry me. Because I still think a healthy game hinges on having a healthy amount of casual player base, you know? And I think with Elixirs and now Transcendence especially, with how Transcendence is set up, especially being locked behind clearing the fucking raid, I just think the gap between casual and non-casual is getting way, 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 way too big. And it worries me. Because at the end of the day, I want people to have fun and I want the game to succeed, right? You're crazy for the weapon honing on Soulfist, though? Yeah, I know that. I know. If we're talking from a purely progression perspective, like, that is the dumbest thing I could possibly have done. And yeah, I know. I know. I want the glow, man. And in my mind, it's my main. Once I get the 25 on this character, I'll never need to hone the weapon again. Right? Because there's still no next armor set in Korea even, so once I'm 25, I'm done. And I think my main deserves that, you know? And it's like, yeah, I'm sacrificing not being 1630 or whatever for, like, Theamine, but that's okay. I'll get there when I get there. I'm not worried about it. I'm not pressed. It is definitely not something I would recommend people do, though, and that's why I say in every video it's not worth it. Because it's not. Bum, 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 bum. You just want smoother new player alt catch-up? Yeah, I get that. I mean, that's really how I feel. And I think most of my opinions are based around, like, just wanting the game to succeed and be successful. Because I enjoy playing the game. And there will not be a game if there's not a massive player base of people who also enjoy the game. And I think the biggest thing is not everyone enjoys the game in the same way. Which a lot of people seem to fail to understand. Or if they don't fail to understand it, they don't want to understand it or don't care to. Which again, I think is fair, but I think a selfish sort of viewpoint like that can only take a game so far, or take anything so far, right? You're so bored, tired, you just want to go home and sleep? I feel that, man. I am also bored and tired, and I would like to just go home and sleep. Nah. Last night was probably the best night of sleep I got in a long time. I think I clocked in like 2.5 hours, maybe? 3? It's pretty good. So I'm feeling rejuvied. Minus the morning issues I had. I think a lot of people do want them to succeed. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably just a vocal minority of people. But obviously, when people are unhappy, people will typically talk about the things that they're unhappy with. Right? And typically, whenever somebody expresses an opinion, not so much lately with, like, elixirs on the subreddit, for example, it seems like a lot of people are finally starting to support the fact that elixirs are not very good designed. But even still, you'll still see a good amount of comments saying, like, the system's perfectly fine, and if you don't want to put time or effort in, you don't deserve to have it. And it's just like, brother, what? Like, what? What do you mean, man? Like, I don't know how you can argue for, like, the set effects and stuff being as rare as they are and prohibitive. And I'm not even talking about, like, the base layers of RNG on the elixirs to begin with, right? I don't know. Just, like, stuff like that I don't understand. So you went to sleep early, but you guess you didn't sleep well enough because you're hella tired? Yeah. I know that feel, man. But at least for right now, I'm feeling alright. Hopefully you finish up work soon? Soon-ish? Question mark? Also, if you ever want to do a Sonovel, just let me know. Mr. Sanity. Mr. Insanity. Mr. Pin Sanity. But I've got a ton of characters, so... Bro, Dark and Darker was in maintenance for like 12 hours. He had to play X-Defiant all night. Oh no. He had to play X-Defiant all night. How's the game? Is it worth playing? Give me the Nufu review. Had to roll and reset 30 elixirs before you even saw Master Helm. Such a... Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. I don't know. I just don't understand how anyone can defend that sort of mechanic. Because it's not about, like, deserving it or not deserving it at that point. It's just bad design, no? And that's the kind of stuff that worries me, because the gap between, like, the players who want, like, basic good changes in my eyes, and the players who think it's, like, apparently fine, and if you don't like it, just don't play, or you're not trying hard enough, is bizarre. Because I think if that mentality keeps getting applied to more and more systems, like, eventually the game is just not going to be playable for most people, right? It filled fast, you got your chaos to do, though? I mean, you can make a lobby, or I can make a lobby, I don't care. I mean, my support is my next character, so... Unless you're on a support, in which case I can just not go my support. It's worth playing for a couple games just to fuck around, but unless you want to sweat 24/7, just play casually. What is the game like? I still haven't looked at it. I know you said it's like an FPS, like COD. So we talking like search and destroy COD, or just like a fucking TDM arena fucking kill people, get kill streaks? Like, what are we talking about? .5v5 FPS COD, escort kill confirmed, hardpoint domination, kill streak, score streaks, gunplay, some minor care abilities. Okay, so it literally sounds like just actual COD. COD with like fucking Overwatch heroes, question mark? Am I allowed to say that? Or Rainbow Six operators? Apex Legend heroes? Pick your favorite game. No supports here, Witch Doctor. See, you get me. You fucking get me, man. Well, I can't wait to play with your witch doctor. Oh, you missed the no on kill streaks, score streaks? Oh, no. I see. That was hidden at the end for me. My little chat box here. So it does kind of sound like... kind of like what I said then. I guess it depends on, like, what the character abilities kind of are. Like, are we talking about, like, kind of like Valorant-esque, where, like, some characters have smokes, some have flashes, some have, like, utility? Or is it just, like, real minor shit? Overall, it sounds pretty cool. I'd probably really enjoy it. I might go see if my friends want to play it. Because I know they've been talking about wanting to play a new shooter. They've been trying to get me to play fucking finals again, and I'm just like, I love finals. I'm just not in the fucking finals mood, man. That finals battle pass is not getting finished. I'll tell you that much. Less spammy it feels. Come back like every 30 seconds to a minute. It's like an invis character, medic, shield dude, some other shit. None of it really game breaking. Here's something you can't counter. Interesting. I like the fact that they have a kill confirmed game mode. Kill confirmed was my fucking favorite game mode in COD. Something about killing someone and then just picking up some tags. Feels good, man. Also, definitely was nice that it just made chaining fucking score streaks incredibly easy. But we don't talk about that. You're also not the best descriptive artist, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. What do you mean? You're a fucking descriptive artist PhD. You do good work here, man. You do good work here, man. Would try it up if I find myself wanting to play something different. Free, so no reason not to try it. Yeah, I think I'll send it up to the boys and see what they say. After I look at it, of course. Because maybe I'll look at it and be like, nope, that looks horrible. I doubt it, though. I'm pretty open to at least trying things once. It's on fucking Ubisoft, brother. Why you play launcher, man? Why you do that to me? Also, if you want to make a lobby / have me make a lobby, you let me know. I'm gonna click on my Unas for like a minute, though. A lot of the maps are based off other games. Like, there's a map based off a Far Cry map, a Tom Clancy Division-based map. Is it, like, designed specifically for that? I mean, I would assume so if they're Ubisoft games. Or, it's an Ubisoft game and those are Ubisoft games. I think that's kind of neat, if that's, how it is, how it be. Oh, I forgot to do my fucking Chaos Assault today. That's really annoying that you have to do it. Me do something in this game? Ain't no way. I'll go do my Chaos Assault after this character, I suppose. According to one of the comments I got, apparently just killing the bosses gives you more powder, so I'm gonna try that and see if that man was legit or not. People can't be trusted on the internet. Here, I'll make the lobby for you, boss. Join at your leisure. Free me. Let me get on the log. Super Lancer. You have a 1600 Soul Eater, getting 3 level 9 gem first, the better option. I think in most cases, getting multiple level 9s is probably going to be better than 1 level 10. I think I would have to look. I don't know Full Moon Harvester damage breakpoint, or damage distribution, excuse me, not breakpoint. But I know for Knight's Edge, it's better to get like 3 level 9 damage gems instead of just 1 level 10 on like Guillotine. But if you're playing Full Moon, I don't know. What I would say is look at the damage distribution charts off like the Lost Ark Nexus guide and see if you have one skill that's like significantly higher than everything else. We're talking like 40% of your damage or some shit. Because if you have like a skill that's doing 40% of your total damage, then it's probably better to just get a level 10 rather than like 3 level 9s. If that makes sense. Oh, compared to pushing to level, or to 1610. So me personally, I mean, this is like a personal thing, right? But me personally, I'm okay with my item level honing taking a bit longer. Like, the gems are something permanent. And if I decide I want to do something else with the gems at any other point, I can, right? Because I can just turn them into gold. Or I can put them on another character. Whereas the item level is much more permanent and only on that one character. So, you just have to ask yourself, do you want to do normal Famine on that character, like, now? If the answer is yes, then, you know, you have your, answer, right? You push the character. If you don't, maybe you keep the gems. That's how I would look at it, though. Because that's a very kind of personal thing. I don't think there's any right or wrong answer to that. Did you feel me? Because if you don't feel like you want to do normal Famine right now, then there's not much reason of pushing, right? Like, if you're okay with it taking a bit longer. Yeah, you're not pushing Famine at the moment. Yeah, so if you're not pushing that, then I think gems are the obvious answer. And of course, sometimes it helps just to, like, bounce shit off somebody. The answer was inside you all along. I did nothing. This poor Slayer seems to be struggling a little bit. Poor Shinobuku. I believe in them. Damn, crashy pins kind of go crazy. Witch Doctor counter seems to be pretty broken. Crashy pins MVP over Super Lancer? Who's it gonna be? I don't know if you can beat a guy named Super Lancer, though. It's pretty fucking powerful. Fuck, I love Sonaville. Fuck. They said it couldn't be done. But it was done. Just needed a consultant from a veteran. First, I didn't want to watch your videos and rewatch, and I'm like, I like this tuber. Well, I don't know. I'm glad you came around. But I mean, I totally understand I'm not going to be for everybody. That's just the nature of people, right? See the comment that I woke up to this morning of somebody saying the way that I speak is irritating. Fuck me, man. Feels bad. I need to do my Chaos Assault. Don't let me forget. Felt that? I mean, I was just like, damn, I'm sorry. My existence annoys you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is SO Flurry Striker good? From what I understand, SO Flurry is better than Death Blow. I think it's in an okay spot. I think. Don't quote me on that, though. I think if you enjoy playing it, you might as well play it. All done for the morning? Well, thanks for joining me on a tree man. And thank you for defeating the Super Lancer. Now we can chill? I'm always chilling. That's my secret. I mean, yeah, Ward Answer SO is OP as shit. But I assume he's talking about Striker. Well, I mean, I know he's talking about Striker because he wrote Striker. But isn't Strikers called Flurry and Ward Answers called Enhancement? I just know Striker SO is, like, actually better than DB now, I think. Again, don't quote me on that, because I could very easily be wrong, and I probably am. But I think... Yo, what's up, Freakless? It has been a long time no see. But lucky for you, or maybe not lucky for you, I am streaming consistently. This is day 5 in a fucking row, can you believe it? Hopefully you've been well. Using Deep Dive 30? I don't know what he was using. I'd be interested. If he was using KLC, that's rough. Super Lancer needs to, I don't know. Upgrade his lance? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I mean, SO Ward Answer is just good. Like, really good. In general. But yeah, especially if the fucking monster doesn't move. Imagine hitting every blast formation. Couldn't be me. Are you playing Force Fender? I assume you are. I just assume everybody plays Force Fender. From 2 friends who main Striker, they swap main to Breaker. Yeah, I also agree if you're meta chasing, Striker just isn't it in general. If you're meta chasing, pick Breaker 100% of the time. But I think if you like Striker and you like SO Striker, I think it is good, right? It's not meta good, but it's good. Ain't no way consistency. Yeah, I'm trying, man. We're out here trying. We're little triers. I'm trying. And I've even been streaming in the same, like, time slot, too. That's crazy to me. I don't know how long I'm going to consistently keep streaming in the same time slot, but we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. Every class does fine, just some do too good. I think generally I agree with that, but I do think the gap between the top end and, like, the middle of the pack has gotten a little too big for my liking. But I do agree in that there's no unplayable spec in this game. There's just some that are not as good as you wish they were, and they probably should be buffed a lot. I think the gap just feels so exponentially bad now because the last 2 classes they released are, like, at the top. Both specs. Some are too hard. Yeah, some are definitely too hard, especially for the performance that they output. Not naming names, but like Gunslinger definitely comes to mind. Gunlancer also comes to mind. And I know people are gonna be like, but Gunlancer is easy. And it's like, I don't know. I mentioned it a few days ago, but I think Gunlancer is much harder to play good than people give credit for. 105 spec, 3 slot. Is this worth anything? No is the answer. What is my opinion on not getting merged? I mean, if they're really not going to change the naming system, I'm kind of glad, selfishly. I'm also obviously upset because I have a lot of friends on East that I want to play with. Overall, what is my opinion? I mean, we'll see what happens, I think is my opinion. Because now that they have some extra time to cook, I need to see what they're going to cook. Because obviously, I still would like to play with my friends that reside on East. But I also don't really want to lose the entire account identity I've made over the last 2.5 years or whatever because of it. And I also don't think like isolating an entire portion of the player base, i.e. Oceanic and Sea, is good either. I think people expect a mega server, she's gonna be a mega region. I mean, aside from like islands and stuff, it's functionally the same thing, right? Though I do agree that I think people probably expect it to be like a giant server, when in reality that was never gonna be what happened. So word on the street is, I'm just supposed to go look for bosses and kill them? Can I mount? I can. Is this a real thing? Do I just run around and look for bosses? This seems like such a waste of time. There was a boss over here last time, so I'm gonna go here now. Whoever decided to make another Chaos Dungeon for an event was kinda... He was cooking, but... He definitely forgot to turn the stove on. Yeah, there's nothing here. I think it depends on where you're located. Oceanic definitely has better ping here. And I know some Sea players have better ping here too. I just don't know geographically which like regions have better ping to west versus which have better ping to east. Or EU, excuse me. Yeah, there's no bosses here. I think that man lied to me. Do people just go on the internet and fucking lie? I assume bosses only spawn once you kill a certain amount of things. They exist. Yeah, I know they exist, because in my very first video, when I did my first run-through, I killed a boss. But it was, like, already when, like, the percentage was, like, 80 or something. And one of the comments I got on that video was just like, hey, you're supposed to just run around and kill bosses. So I was like, okay, I'll try that. Spoiler, it's not how it works, I guess. Unsurprisingly. You had Calvasis in here? Calvasis? Isn't that the Rapport NPC? What was he doing in here? The pirate man. I've killed 2 each run. I killed 1 in my run. But I think that was because I cleared it too fast. Does the boss always spawn in the same area, or is it anywhere? Because the boss was over here for me, initially. So should I just sit here? Wait, you can see other people in here? I didn't know that. I actually had no idea. I guess it's because I'm not in the 1630 bracket. I had no idea. Whoa, that's so cool. This changes everything. It doesn't. Changes nothing. You've seen them in different places. Alright. I'll investigate. This event is garbage, not gonna lie. I mean, I definitely feel like they could have done more. Am I even gonna get a boss? Hello, boss? Surely I just sit at 95%. Oh, there's a boss. Fuck yeah. Come here, fucker. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna kill this thing without clearing. Now he won't drop anything, right? Yeah. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I assume as long as I do this shit every day, I'll be able to buy out everything. That's all I care about. Unlucky? Yes, all good. As long as I clear it every day, surely that'll be enough. Mostly card XP, you don't have that many leg cards. Just trying to get the one LOS card, you need to finish 30. I find it weird how the event is literally just one extra Chaos Dungeon a day. Like, that's all it is a Chaos Dungeon. Just seems weird to call that an event. It's like, yeah, the Grand Prix stuff, you didn't have to do the event, but at least if you decided to do the event, the shit was fucking fun. Drive around in my little Naruni, vroom vroom, hell yeah. One shitty Chaos Dungeon roster-wide. I just think it's funny looking at it from, like, a perspective of what the event is. It's just a Chaos Dungeon. It's so weird. But what do I know, man? I love Chaos Dungeons. Noob, I am the only weirdo. Okay. How about this? Make the event to be a Chaos Dungeon replacement. Just delete all bound mats, transform to roster bound mats, i.e. easy. Isn't it? Oh, I see. You're saying make it to be a Chaos Dungeon replacement. You could do it more, you probably wouldn't hate it. It's one and done. I mean, they definitely could add more to it. I don't know why they don't. Either way, I don't really mind. Delete the Chaos Dungeon twice a day per character, just make it roster-wide Chaos Dungeon. Roster-wide Chaos Dungeons, imagine. They're not going to give up the alting part of their game. What do you mean by that, good sir? Because I think the alting part of the game has been, like, given up by a lot of the player base at this point. Just because it's, like, impossible to play more than a certain amount of characters. If you're not a cash boy. But yeah, I agree in general with, like, Smilegate not ever wanting to give up the ability to entice people to play more characters. Because that would go against, like, making money, right? And what is one thing companies love more than anything but money? Time lock, character lock, yeah. Not Aegis, apparently. Just want me to know your phone is at 1%. You're a fucking soldier. You're doing God's work. Hope you get to come home soon and get some sleep. Some much-needed sleep. They like leaving it away to arm tiers and bots. Now, see, the real tinfoil hat conspiracy theory is that they're the ones selling the gold. That's the mind-blowing revelation. I can't wait to talk about aliens now. Free stuff is free stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm never gonna complain about free stuff. Ain't no way. I mean, I don't think it's true. But imagine a world where that was the case, you know? It'd be kind of wild. Event sucks, but free is free. Yeah, I mean, free is free. I like free stuff. And I think having some free stuff is better than no free stuff. I do think it's cool how Purify pops up as like a text buff thing now when Purify procs. I like the small changes like that. They just controlled the bots, so wouldn't have gutted all the gold from rapport and stuff. It's all part of the plan, bro. This conspiracy theory is 30 layers deep. You gotta give the illusion so people don't get onto them, you know? I think I'd be a really good conspiracy theorist. I could make up some wild shit. They had to make gold harder for real people too. Well, I mean, yeah, that was a given. You gotta entice people to buy from Amazon, you feel? But you gotta entice people to buy from Amazon in the way that they don't know they're buying from Amazon. Oh, I love sounding like a fucking crazy person. Because I'm crazy, let me be clear. But that's like next level. Especially one-time gold, because real people always make new rosters, get one-time gold a bunch. Honestly, you say that, but I have known a couple people who made a bunch of rosters to farm, like, Masterpiece Gold back when that was a thing. I think they have, like, more issues than I do, but it definitely happened. I mean, rapport is fucking garbage. Unicorns. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I personally know people who've done that, but they're psychotic. It is not the norm, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it is, because it's not. Yeah, I have no idea how many, people do that sicko mode shit. Can you please stop, like, slandering Asdes Fafwa? Him and the boys go hard. Every day I can go to Vern, check out the honing NPC, and see him and his boys. Or Sisters when Sork was popular. It's all about the artillerists, man. It's funny how the meta evolves. Although you still do see a good amount of Sorks. I wonder what the botting tier list is. That's the real info I need to know. Why do people make artillerists and why do people make Sorks? What's the trade-off? Remember when you came back to a lot of arrow bots in South Vern? Man, I haven't checked out a lot of the popular spots in a long time. The only spot that I usually see is Vern, because I fucking hone in Vern, just because it's where my return statue is set. Already is the flavor of the bots now, yeah. I just wonder why. Why does it change? What advantage is there to making a certain class over another in terms of like botting? Why is it the case? Why was it Sork and Berserker and now it's like Artillerist? I must know how the meta evolves. Let me get like a summoning salt video on that shit. That's what I really need. Range good AoE tanky? Possibly. I have no idea. That's why I find it interesting and like kind of like I would want to know. Like what is the reasoning? Because obviously I know how the class works and shit, but why? Like kind of like, oh god. Why did my stream unmute? Help. Don't ever unmute again. Do not ever unmute again. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. As Daz Wickorker. Cool. Want to trade level 9 CD for damage. This is definitely a strategy. It's definitely a strategy. EPS. Please play with me, men. I'm Crit Synergy. Let me in. Sad. Oh, do I end that? Think I MM. I don't MM. I don't want to make a group though. What server do I play on? I play on Theamine, which is on West. Rest in peace, Mari. Better server name, IMO. What's up, Paz? You want to do some trees? Buddy, old pal? Buddy, old pal? Also, if somebody just wants to make a fucking support on West real quick and join this group, that'd be lit. Shouldn't take too long to hit 1580. Damn, am I queuing up for Sonaville or fucking hard mode of Oldest? God damn. Had to play with your cat a while. Bro, cat, #1 priority. Big respect. I just sat in queue for like 30 minutes, so it's chill. Love to at the moment. Can't you have work, but you're lurking? No worries, man. You know where to find me if you need some trees, bro. I'm your guy. Call me a fucking landscaper with how many trees I kill. Basically the same thing. How's the kitty cat? Hopefully the cat's doing well. The cat is, satiated. Because you gotta give the kitty cat attention when the kitty cat wants attention. That's just the rule. She's been fed earlier? Hell yeah. I'm making a fucking... Almost read that as time to kill. Time to kill Gunslinger? Time to hunt Gunslinger's your final ult. Should you wait for the express? Didn't you famously just drop ults because it was too expensive. So if you're already dropping alts because it's too expensive, Paz, definitely wait for the Express. It's not worth it, man. Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while, but I would just wait. Especially given that you just dropped characters. That's my opinion. Yo, what up, Skies? How you doing? How are you doing this fine AM? Felt lonely without you. I missed you, bud. I mean, it's not AM for you. You're EU, right? Fucking evening, whatever. Fuck it, we ball. See, I remember things. I'm like an elephant, I never forget. Except for everything that I do forget, but I never forget. Actually, it's afternoon. Yeah, whatever, dude. I guess, to be fair, I am streaming even earlier than normal. You wish you didn't express the breaker? You don't remember what you forget? Honestly? That's kind of bars. What is remembering if not just forgetting, you know? I'm glad I didn't express a breaker and I did a Soul Eater instead, because I'm sure it would have been fine and fun to do, like, massive damage, but I just don't like the playstyle. I think I would hate it. Damn, why am I getting my fucking ass eaten? $5 p.m. in Sweden? I mean, that's kinda evening, man. What? No, this is a good question. What do you consider evening, if not, like, 5 p.m.? Uh-huh. You fucking heard me. I didn't stutter. So 6 p.m. is evening for you? I think in my mind, evening starts at 5 p.m. And afternoon is obviously afternoon, which is 12. I think that's my headcanon. $7 p.m.? Damn. Y'all got a fucking strong definition for evening. So what, is it just afternoon until 6 p.m.? That seems so late, man. I mean, by definition, it's afternoon, to be sure. Yo, this guy has been frozen a couple times, I'm gonna be real. And I have freed him many times. I'm a team player. Because I'm on a gunslinger, I don't do anything else. Your definition is when it starts getting dark? You know, I can honestly see that. I think that's a reasonable take. I guess I've never put much thought into it. Afternoon is 12 to 5, evening is 6 plus. So what is, like, the twilight zone between 5 and 6? What is that? Does that just not exist? Twilight is a movie. Alright, I'm gonna write that down. I'm learning a lot. It's the void. It's the time that doesn't exist. Sweden is kind of north compared to most of the US. So I know somebody's much smarter than me would know what that means. I know it means either it gets later, earlier, or later. I guess dark later, not later. Jesus Christ. But I don't know which it is. Longer days? Okay. So, you're the smarter one of the two of us. Not that that was ever in question. If that's the case, we never get evening here during the summer. It means it gets dark later in the summer, but early in the winter. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was one of the two. I just didn't know which way around it went. Look, man, I'm American. Cut me some slack. Am I still allowed to use that as, like, a fallback for not knowing things? I American. I stupid. I mean, I know it works that way here, too, but it's less pertinent, right? And the reason I know that at all is because it works like that. That's just how the fucking globe works. Imagine we lived in a flat plane, though. Thinking emoji. I told you, I could be a really good conspiracy theorist. You're stupid. No, man. I fucking hate people that say that shit. People speak better English than 90% of people who only just primarily speak English. It's like, yeah, typos happen. Doesn't make you dumb. My phone has risen from the dead. And I know it's just a joke, but I'm not gonna let you call yourself dumb. I can call myself stupid, but that's for the meme. I'm here for the content, you know? I call myself dumb so you all can call yourselves smart. Your phone has risen from the dead, like a fucking phoenix from the ashes, brudda. Getting gate kept because I'ma do more damage, Smoge. I mean, that is definitely a title for your lobby. I know too many native English speakers who suck at English. Yeah, that's me. You're talking about me. No, I can't even say that. I think I'm a fucking... I'm a worded up individual. I got the words. Doesn't mean I know how to use the words all the time, but I got the words. Heard people in Sweden are pretty good at English. Scandinavian people in general, I think even. Yeah, I definitely think that is one of the places where I think English... I mean, isn't English taught in school there? Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that one of the places where it is? Because I know English isn't taught at every European country, but I know it's taught at a good few of them. And obviously, some have much higher literacy than others. Oh, I need the Pharaoh. My favorite common mistake is loose instead of lose. Bro, my favorite, and it's only because of Lost Ark, is people who spell roster like rooster or roaster. Whenever somebody makes that typo, I cannot control myself, and I have to say rooster or roaster. It's a problem. Rooster and roaster, yes. You see it all the time on, like, the subreddit, even. And it makes me laugh. Because I don't really give a shit, but it just, I cannot help myself when I see that one. Taught in 3rd grade. That's crazy. See, to me, it's crazy that it's, like, mandatory to learn English in, like, European countries. Like, when I sit down and think about it, it's not that crazy, for obvious reasons. But I think conceptually it's crazy to me. Because it's like, you live in a place that doesn't speak primary language English, yet you're forced to learn English. That's crazy. I can't name a European country off the top of your head where English is not learned. Yeah, like, that's just crazy to me. I get it, but as an American who's not forced to learn another language, ever, that's just wild to me. Because it's like, yeah, you generally take language elective in high school here for, like, a couple years. But it's not like that does anything meaningful for you. Or why they learn English, you know it. Listen. I just feel like it's kind of fucked in its own way. Like, I get why it happens, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's just wild to me. What rooster levels we all have. My rooster's been level 300 for a while. Sometimes I wish my rooster could level more. Maybe roast a little bit. I don't know, in Europe and Asian countries, knowing English will get you a way better job than without English. I think that's just the perk of, like, bilingualness, right? With English as, like, another language you know, specifically. Because obviously, knowing English is very valuable. And I'm not going to say that it's not. Which I can assume is probably why it's taught. In Germany, if you can't speak English, you're considered weird, I feel like. That's kind of... I mean, it makes sense if you're taught it in school, especially, like, grade school or whatever. But I don't know, just, like, fundamentally, because of how little we're taught language here, it's just, like, wild to me. Even though if I think about it, it, like, makes perfect sense. Hey Chris, good morning. Are you planning on playing Elden Ring? You know, I've considered it heavily. I'm somebody who has not played almost any Souls-like in general. I've played a little bit of Demon Souls, and that's about it. Never touched any of the other Dark Souls games, never touched fucking Bloodborne, never touched Elden Ring. But it is something I've considered. Considering how EU and America are very intertwined economically post-World War II. I also think... I mean... that does make pretty good sense, all things considered. I mean, like I said, if I think about it, like, I sit down and think about it logically, it makes sense. But it's just like my gut reaction when people are like, oh yeah, English is like mandatory here. It's just like crazy to me. Because you really think it would ever be like that here? I just can't see that happening. Yeah, the new DLC seems to be pretty hype. And Elden Ring has been always something that I've, like, considered. I don't know why, I've just never, like, gotten into Souls-like games too much. Well, I think the main reason why is, like, the majority of my time playing video games is, like, my social time. So I typically don't play things that I can only play by myself. So I think that's where the lack of me playing those games have come from. You're gonna hit me with the bruh for not playing any other FromSoft games? Listen. I explained my reason. A lot of your family before your generation are bilingual. I think that's the thing that's crazy to me, how, like, America has such, like, a collection of differing sort of, like, just people from all over. Especially, like, when the US was much younger. But how English sort of just overrules everything in this country. And it's like, you must be assimilated type vibe, and that's just, like, weird to me. And I think being bilingual is, like, a very useful skill to have, which I think is a good portion of the reason why a lot of countries learn it. Or have it in, like, the curriculum. I would imagine, at least. Brits were a global superpower before World War II, and Spain and the French too, sort of. I mean, for what it is, and, like, for how, like, memed on America gets, I think, like, how America, like, became to be, like, a place in general, I think, like, it's kind of cool. There's just a bunch of people who got tired of being treated a certain way, and then they did something about it, and then somehow they did the thing. I just think that's, like, really cool. They did the thing against all odds, man. You love being bilingual, very important skill. I think it opens a lot of doors, which I think is cool. Speak 3 languages because you're Arabic, but in Sweden, no English as well. You did study German before, but you don't think you know it well enough to say you know 4 languages. I mean, I took German in high school. I could hit you with a hello. Ich bin Chris. Fuck yeah, I got you, baby. I'm fluent. Wie geht's? Oh, yes. Call me Mr. fucking Worldwide. Holy shit. Geography is our greatest power, to be honest. I'm fluent? Fuck yes. I'm so happy to be accepted. Not bad? Fuck yes. Ask me anything else? You're shit out of luck, I'm sorry. But I've always been somebody who likes language and thinks it's cool. I do wish I knew another language. But the problem is, I just don't feel like I can commit to learning another language at this point in my life. Where's your armor trimmers invite? Have you fucking applied? Play Lost Ark in my target language? I feel like that's not the way to learn a language. Your Spanish is pretty bad. It's like you know some words, but you can't converse at all. I think I'm similar with my German understanding. I don't think I can talk or speak it, like, hardly at all. But I understand a lot more of it written than I do spoken. But I think that comes from how I was taught it in school, which also I don't think is very useful. Because I think having a written understanding of a language is much less useful than having, like, a spoken one. Obviously, the ideal is to have an understanding of both, but I don't. I don't, man. Actually is input is the most important thing. I don't mean it wouldn't help at all. I just don't think setting my fucking Lost Ark to, like, German would help me learn German if that was the only thing I was doing, you know? It would help me unlearn Lost Ark. Stream in German. I'm streaming, but Germanically. Be like a Baker? I'm not sure I want to be like Baker. I need to get that G2G sound effect clip and just fucking have it on the ready. And then I can troll people. I would get myself into trouble. I shouldn't do that. The funny thing is, I know Baker from, like, when he got big because of PoE. So it's funny seeing Baker go full circle finally. From being, like, somebody well-respected in a community to, like, memed upon. Because Baker was the first level 100 in PoE on Hardcore. That's where I know him from. And to now see Baker as, like, the fucking meme child RMTer, man, is funny. Completely random question, why am I doing those Una tasks? So my Sork, very, very classic character, and as you know, I'm very lazy. So these are the Unas that I set on my Sork, probably about 2.5 years ago when the game came out. And I have not touched them since. Thank you for listening to my story about why I do these Unas. You're actually embedded in the PoE Twitch community, actually. I said actually twice. Now you said it 3 times. Sometimes a word just sounds good and you just fucking have to use it multiple times. I respect. I do that shit all the time. But I'm curious, embedded how? Were you like fucking Baker 2 or something? You thought I had some crazy good secret tech? No, bro. The fucking Toto Silver Island Una gives 3 leap stones. I just used to do that for the rep, and I just never changed it when I finished the rep. That is my crazy good secret tech. You're a mod for a streamer. Most of the streamers I've interacted with for a period of time. Damn, look at you. Is this you saying you want to be a mod for me? What the heck? As if I fucking have enough people to need a mod. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Chill. So I'm telling you, you should do it. Thank you, Mr. Strimmer. Yeah. If you want 3 leap stones, I would recommend the Toto Silver one. It's pretty good one for 3 leap stones. If you're looking for more than 3, though, would not recommend. Frozen Sea. It's a classic. That's why I like it. I like to pretend I am in a time where the sea was not frozen. Which is why I like to do that one. And then Hope Island, I just like killing spiders, so that's why I do that one. Really need to change the weekly rewards in this game. 4 leaps for Guardian Weekly is 1/3 of 1 tap. Listen, man. It's a numbers game. You do that weekly fucking for a month straight? Think of the returns. With how so many PoE streamers went to Lost Ark, you have one of them on a blacklist for them harassing the streamer I'm modded for. I don't understand people who, like, harass others, just in general. Like, I think there's a difference between clowning on somebody and, like, making jokes, but I don't understand the people who, like, harass people. There's never a good reason for that, man. Wow, wow. 16 free leaps per month, Pog. Okay, but now we're talking in bigger numbers. Imagine you do that for a full year. Think of the leap stones. We're in triple digits at that point. Oh yeah, I need to do fucking tree. I need to do tree. $100 leaps for 1 year. That's not bad. That's what I'm saying. 10 years, you get 1,000 leap stones? We're in the quad digis. Am I going for 1630 for Echidna hard mode? Is 1630 hard mode Echidna? Oh yeah, it is, huh? Because 1620 is normal. The answer is nah. I'm going for plus 25 weapon, and then whenever I get that, we'll figure it out from there. You asking me past that? I don't fucking know, man. We'll see what happens is my answer. It was a long time ago, wouldn't matter, but I wince when he's mentioned. I mean, yeah, I don't know. People are fucking weirdos. That's really all I can say. I'm gonna get the sun as a weapon. That's the goal. I would like to get the sun as a weapon. God help me, do I want that? You know a guy who never did any Legion raids for 2 years, only got gold from Una's task, and after all this time he thought 100k gold was a lot. Are you sure the guy just didn't, like, quit the game for, like, a year? And just never did a Legion raid? Because he quit the game? That seems crazy to me. How did he get any gear? That's what I'm saying, dude. I just feel like man's quit the game. Love Soul Fist. Just wish it wasn't such an investment. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good alt character. Though, I think there are a few characters I would classify as good alt characters at this point. Unfortunately. Oh, you're talking about the anniversary weapon skins, I think, for Soulfist? The one that this guy has on right now? You taught him personally how to do Brel and Vikes just last month. He just want to interact with people. He only got gold from Makoko events. That's just crazy to me. I mean, I don't doubt that it happened, but damn, that's hard for me to believe. But I get not wanting to interact with people. That's what I'm saying. Solo raids, please. And thank you. Let those people enjoy the game in better ways. Most crazy part for you is how is he playing the game for 2 years without doing raids? Yeah, that's like where I'm at. I guess at some point Express Passes started giving relic gear. But like, you would need to do some level of raids just to get the gear. Right? Looks like more Crone of the Sun during an eclipse. I have no idea. I think it looks neat, but I didn't like it with the red glow, so I just didn't get the skin set for my Soulfist. I could if I wanted to, but we'll see. Considering how many people bust doesn't surprise you. What happens when someone doesn't buy busts and just does chaos dungeons? Yeah, I agree. I just think it's like crazy how like at no point they were like curious or whatever, I guess. Only fun part is combat. I mean, that's easily explained by just people finding different things fun, right? I would agree in saying that combat is a big part of the game, but people can also enjoy that by just doing chaos dungeons, for example. And I think that's totally valid, you know? Your soul fist is 1490 in legendary armor. The struggle is fucking real, dude. What characters are my gold earners? Soulfist, Berserker, Bard, Shadowhunter, Arcana, Soul Eater. Had to think about it. Soul Eater. You'll have other stuff other than combat. Lost Ark isn't for you. It's literally the only thing that game has going for it. If you like other stuff, play any other MMO, they're better at it. I mean, people like what they like. I don't disagree with you in saying that Lost Ark doesn't do like trade skills and things like very well. Because I think trade skills are done pretty not great in Lost Ark, unsurprisingly. But I don't know, maybe they like picked up Lost Ark at like a low point in their life and it became like the one source of like happiness and now they really enjoy Lost Ark, you know? I don't know. Who am I to like shit on somebody what things that they like? Could have focused a bit on her, but like bad luck with Saugony Stone having to get rid of like the old fashioned way being EO. Good CD gems. Yeah, I mean... Oh, I deleted my Glavier, but my Glavier was still in Legendary gear. I think my Gunlancer is still in Legendary gear too. Maybe my Scouter. I don't remember about my Deadeye. I think my Deadeye might be too. I don't know. If I didn't plan on honing them past a certain point, what was the point? It's swoopiest time. This is the hardest Sonovel we've ever seen. Or it's about to be. You think Stronghold is also pretty fun? Yeah, for sure. Working and lurking, you switch characters before I could respond. What can I say? I have shit to do. I got shit to do. I got Sonovels to kill. Not shitting on it, trying to understand, but I don't think I will, to be honest. Oh, yeah. And don't... That's just how I talk. Don't make it seem like I think you're, like, fucking flaming people and think they're all shitty or whatever. That's just what I... You know, it's just how I talk. I don't think you're shitting on it, you know what I mean? Bum, 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 bum. Reaper to 1620 when? Maybe... The second somebody gives me the materials to do it. How about that? So, never. But the option is always there, you know? It could happen. It's not likely to happen, but it could. Only character you went and got the rest of your relic the hard way was your Reaper because Reaper. I don't remember what characters I did it for. I did it for my War Dancer, I did it for my Destroyer. Those are the last two characters I did it for that I can remember. Reaper to 1630 when? See above, my 1620 answer applies here too. I need to stop getting hit by everything. We don't have a support and I'm on my fucking Reaper, man. Bow, 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 bow. 6 months into the game, but you assume you can do Gate 3 Brawl normal after having done Gate 1 too hard? I mean, if you look up the mechanics for Gate 3, I don't think you'll have any issues. It'll phase really fast because people will be overgeared as hell. So as long as you know where you're supposed to stand for the mechanics, you'll be fine. But Gate 3 is very, you must stand in certain spots or your friend dies or you die. And once you know what those spots are, very easy. What about 1581, take it or leave it? 1581, that could happen any day. I could do a tap right now and hit 1581. Will I? Who knows? The intrigue keeps you watching. RNG making you hold a giant L as of late in all facets of RNG. I can relate. That's why I'm taking a small break from honing and I'm just gathering up some mats, some matties. I love me a big disappointment session all at once. That shit hits different. Just go do a con and upgrade gear. Well, like, upgrading your gear isn't gonna, like, teach you how to do, like, Gate 3, right? Because no amount of gear is gonna make you be able to phase Gate 3 to 0 bars and not have to do any of the mechs ever, right? But I was just mentioning that because it's like, it's a low stress environment. Like, you don't need to focus on doing damage at this point. You need to focus on making sure you're standing where you need to be standing for the mechanic. And if you can do that, you can clear the gate, no problem. Oh, you're just saying a con gear to 1581? That's cheating. I would never cheat. It's a good faith argument that he wanted a hone, not a fucking... a gear transfer. That's smart. Alright, fair. But still, I'm better than that. Free fight of item levels? Well, actually, crafting the gear costs gold, so it's not free technically. You're never leaving the stream now? Will we hit 1581 on the Reaper? Who knows? That's what I'm saying. Oh, fuck. The Reaper's about to hit the graveyard. I'm surprised I lived. Holy shit. Fucker tried to kill me with that backhand. I ain't think so, bud. Holy shit. Work smarter, not harder. I'm about it. But I'm also about the spirit of the game, you know? It's the spirit of the hustle. Guess the gold from the run doesn't pay it off unless you don't buy boxes. See, that's why I gotta run it as my 7th raid. So I get the boxes for free. But then we're approaching psychotic territory. But would I do it for the Reaper? I don't know, maybe. The Sonovel don't die? Brother, this is Swoopius. I told you this shit was gonna be a trial and a tribulation. I do my 25, that's all you can ask of me. Do you still to this day enjoy playing your Soulfist the most, or does it depend? I think... I don't mind Soulfist. See? Swoopius does is 25. That's all you can ask of me. I put in my fair share. I have problems with Soulfist, obviously. But I don't hate it. If I did hate it, I wouldn't have played it for nearly as long as I have. Is it the class I enjoy the most in the game? Probably not. I like Arcana a lot. I like Soul Eater a lot. And I think it'd be ridiculous of me to say I don't enjoy them. Probably more. But do I enjoy them more to the point of wanting to get rid of Soulfist? Or do I enjoy Soulfist so little? I mean, again, the answer is no. Do boxes become free? Yeah, when you do 6 gold earning raids on your gold earning characters, any additional raids, the boxes become free on other characters. You MVP'd with level 1 set weapon, upright too? Well, you're just better than Swoopius, and that's okay. I have a level 2 set. Damn, I'm a gamer. What Soul Eater spec do I play? Yeah, I play Night Edge. I didn't know that? Yeah. It is true. Boxes become free. But you have to already have done 6 raids on 6 individual characters, so 1 raid per character. And once you do that, the 7th character plus is free. Surprised I don't push up another 1620, to be honest. You mean Witch Doctor? And you pushed up your Reaper? Because you love playing her? Well, see, that's kind of what I'm doing now with Soul Eater. Like you did with your Witch Doctor. Or Reaper, rather. Because during the period of time where I got my Soulfist to 1620, I really wasn't playing the game that much. I wasn't doing very many raids, wasn't clearing my dailies. Ward answer, but Witch Doctor's good. Yeah, look. If you're here long enough, you know I always read WD as Witch Doctor because I'm a D3 fucking loser. So I just call it Witch Doctor. If you know, you know, and if you don't, now you know. But that being said, I want to push my Soul Eater to 1620. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just like getting leaps and shit. Because also, if you've been around here for a while, you know I'm like typically a bound mat only kind of guy. Not exclusively, but typically. Especially when my primary focus is my Soulfist weapon. Steering into the joke? Yes, sir. You caught me red-handed. Insert that Baker G2G emote. That's me. Well, when I say bound mats, I typically refer to leap stones, because leap stones are typically the prohibiting factor in terms of, like, spending shitloads of money. Because generally you can self-farm enough redstones if you use bound leap stones to not need a massive amount. But once you start using unbound leap stones, then you need to buy so many more other mats in addition. And it's just hard to sustain that. You feel? But that's not to say that I don't ever do that. How many weeks does it take to get enough bound mats for a honing session? I don't know. Typically, I just hone whenever I get bored of not honing. So, like, maybe I'll do a honing session every, like, 3 weeks or something. Maybe, like, a month. Because I like to save up a good amount of stuff. I'm not somebody who likes to just fucking spam click the tap button the second I get enough to tap. I'm not that down bad. Do I not have a chaos build set up on my Reaper? What do you mean, bro? I got Betrayal on. That's my chaos build. Any other questions? Fair enough. No, you don't have to fair enough me on that one. Like I said, this is my lazy tendency at work. Reaper's clear is not very good, so I probably should make a build for Reaper. But do I? Nah, I just set Betrayal and call it good. But I still think what I usually say rings true. What's gonna make my Chaos Dungeon go faster is me paying attention. If I'm not paying attention, it doesn't really matter what build I have. Glowing Brand and Dance of Fury have tripods that have a % chance to reset. Ah. Yeah, that would be pretty good, huh? Actually, my Reaper feels fun in Chaos. I'm not saying that Reaper don't feel fun in Chaos. I'm just saying, with, like, the regular build, the clear is, how you say, not great. So if I were gonna make a Chaos build for a class, Reaper would be a good choice. Barrel, barrel, barrel. But something like my Arcana has such good clear, it doesn't feel like I need to do anything, you know? I don't feel the need for speed. In fact, I like to think slowing down the Chaos Dungeons is more enjoyable, you know? You get to see the scenery a little bit longer. Your first intention WD, second Chaos Dungeon for the QOL, now it's just one button masher. It took you a hot minute to figure out how to clear on your Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor shouldn't be having any issues, brother. I've seen that shit in season, like, 35. Do I play Empress or Emperor in raids? I play Emperor everywhere. SO sucks too, but not nearly as bad as First Intention. SO feels bad, because you fucking... You just tornado things. That's like, cool, I'm a tornado, I guess. It's not my class fantasy. Made me quit first intention, delete my ward answer a second time. This is your third ward answer. Sir, I think you have some things you need to work out with the ward answer. Put Dominion on instead of Betrayal, and you just spam Leaping Dragon. Pew! I also think that is, like, the secret strategy for a lot of classes. Dominion is, like, probably better if you're actively clearing Chaos Dungeons and focusing than Betrayal. Unlike most every class in the game. But Betrayal lets me, like, fucking close my eyes and just stand still. I did the exact same thing. I don't know why I thought it would be good the second and third time. Has you found your people? Hey, dude. Can we stop sliding? Secret strategy, fix bench until they fix the class. That's also a strategy for sure. I feel like there's some secret fucking witch doctor tech going on in this chat. I'm glad I could be a facilitator of this forbidden knowledge. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That's fine. Who gives a shit? My DPS on Sonavel, no. Nice to talk about the only class you know shit about. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you have your people here. I would trust the Crashy Pins with my life. And that's on God No Kizzy. I'm stuck. Door stuck. Door stuck. Sleeping dragon. You gotta report back and let me know if this strategy is like actually a sacred secret technique. Cause now you've got me invested and I wanna know. Probably not secret. I don't know, you might be right. Maybe there's a lot more people who, like, pay attention to Chaos Dungeons more than I do. I just turn my brain off and fucking press buttons, as you can see. So everything is a fucking secret technique to me. Here to say your typical 30-minute hello and then go AFK again. I appreciate your service, Mr. Newfie. You're getting through work, bud. It was like 3 hours, like fucking 2 hours ago, surely. Giant flying kick. That sounds lit. I will say Ward Answer skills look fucking good. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll be brave. Hello? I finally caught you live. Well, hello there, Mr. Han. Mr. Han? There's not much going on here. Just some fucking second monitor type beat shit. But that's my YouTube channel. That's by design, baby. You wouldn't have been able to without your streams recently? Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but I appreciate you. I've been enjoying it. And I've been enjoying having a consistent Newfie show up. Ward Answer looks sick because she used the dragon skills. Imagine playing Striker and having a tiger instead. Could not be me. Tigers are cool too, man. Haven't caught my videos lately. How's the raid? How's Theomine, I'm guessing you're asking? Theomine's pretty cool. I think overall people are super happy with it. Aside from, like, certain complaints, which I think are totally valid. But the design of it is pretty cool. And as far as, like, homework raids, they are what they are. Nothing's really changed. We can hope. If Striker had dragon abilities, you would 100% play him and make Kiryu from Gakuza cosplay. Don't mess with Striker mains. We're only a few, but we are dangerous. So true. I have 0 male characters. I think you need to add a Berserker or 2 into your rotation. Maybe an artillerist? You were hype. Soul Leader and Quitport came out. That's what this class is. Yeah, I'm playing Soul Leader right now. This class is fucking sick. I think you would like it. It fits the edgy aesthetic that's deep within my soul. And it's also just really good as well. Good to know that. What's my take on Lord 9? Is that like a D's nuts joke? Lord 9 this dick in my face or something? What the fuck is Lord 9? Help me. All your martial artist characters are cosplay of some character from some video game. Do you have the classic, like, Luffy? The classic One Piece cosplays? Because I know those are pretty popular. I don't know if people do them with martial artists. No, it's a new game. Oh, is that the mobile game? My opinion is mobile out of 10. Which is not much of an opinion. You're so creative, you play 2 Witch Doctors and 2 Reapers. I mean, if it works, it works. Why change it, you know? Keep the formula. D's nuts joke. That's my opinion on the game. Is that a D's nuts joke out of 10? If it's the new game that they announced, then yeah, it's the mobile game. At least I believe so. I could be wrong. I mean, I just moments ago thought it could potentially be a D's nuts joke. So I can't be trusted. I kind of want to buy the Magic Girl skin for my Soul Fist. See how expensive it is when it gets on the market. Another player base for them to get hella money out of microtransactions from? Yeah, I mean, that's like my actual opinion. If it is the mobile game that I'm thinking of. What am I doing? I want to do Challenge Guardians. Doesn't look like I'm going to be doing Challenge Guardians. Any Challenge Guardian doers? Your profile picture is from a fighting game. I'm not a fighting game head, so I would not know that. But fighting game cosplayer man may have. Any Challenge Guardian doers? Surely somebody wants to play with me. You haven't played very much since 2021? I think the only fighting games that really ever played are platform fighters, and that was back, way back in the fucking Melee Brawl days. Maybe you would know if YouTube allowed you to see profile pictures that aren't 10 by 10 pixels. That's true. Wait, that's from MVC3? Who is that supposed to be? Fire? Fire guy? Dormammu? Question mark? Is that Fire? YouTube profile pictures are exceptionally bad. Which is why mine is exceptionally bad. It is Dormammu? Damn, I'm fire, dude. I haven't played MVC3, but I've watched a lot of you MVC3. Definitely my favorite fighting game to watch. My profile picture is also Dormammu. You know, for some reason, I don't believe you. I don't know what it is. I know you're very trustworthy and all, but I'm not sure I believe that. Anyone else really fucking love this Guardian? Just me? When are we getting hell version of this fucker? Fuck, that really still hit me? Bow, 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 bow. Last fighting game you played was Tekken 3, realizing I'm bad at it? Brother, I am terrible at fighting games as well, which is definitely contributing to the lack of me playing them. I'm just gonna tank this and pretend like it doesn't hurt me. Bow, bow, bow. I really love this Guardian sarcasm. Bro, drop the sarcasm. This guy's fucking sick. Especially when he spams this fucking back walk fire breath attack. That's really sick. You sucked at MVC, but after Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, you started to figure shit out. I just don't think I have the brain for fighting games. I don't have the fingers, the fingies. I could definitely learn it if I put enough time in. But it's easier to just say I'm bad at it and never try. Yep. Your profile picture is the old meme, the almighty loaf. I was gonna say, I know what that fucking image is, bro. As much as I want to believe you, I can't. Could be the loaf cosplaying as fucking Dormammu, I guess. Fat fingies? Yeah, I got fat fingies. Little sausage rolls. They call me corn dog fingers. Listen, I know what I got. Your fingies are getting old. Yeah, but once your fingers learn, it doesn't matter if they're old, you know? They know what to do. You like fat hands, they are cute. Well, I'm glad. I feel less bad about mine. Dormammu probably answers to the almighty low for the MCU. I don't know enough to disagree with you, so... All I know is I've seen Dormammu lose to Phoenix a lot, so... Where the loaf ranks in the tier list, I'm not sure. You were top 1% in Rocket League once, though. I mean, fuck it. Hold on to that. We all have our things. You hit that shit once, you could do it again. Alright, bro, chill. Grand champ players boosting garbage players made champ pain back in the day. I've never played Rocket League, but one of my good friends loves the fuck out of Rocket League, so I hear a lot about Rocket League, whether I want to or not. Not to brag or anything, but I was bronze 3 in League once. You know, I was too. I was once. Still probably am, but I also was once. Your grandma just taught you a new trick. Wear a mask and you can smell how stinky your breath is. Your grandma's a fucking legend, bro. That's all I can say. For some reason you see League and thought Rocket League. It's the wrong league, fool. Playstyle is mobility class. When you saw Knight's Edge, you like it? Should you try Soul Eater, Night Edge, or Surge? I mean, if you want a mobility-focused class, I think Knight's Edge is probably more mobile. Not to say that, like, Surge Blade isn't immobile, but I think Knight's Edge probably a bit better in that department, specifically. You couldn't carry bad people in LoL, but you could in Rocket League. Not Rocket League. Not to brag, but in that game I was unranked. You get it. I've never opened Rocket League. I own it on Steam, never opened it. So I too was unranked in that game. Still am unranked, but I was too. Surge got nerfed, but not too much. Yeah, I think meta chasing is setting people up to, like, not like classes. Especially with how prohibitive honing and stuff is. I think if you like a class, for the most part, you should probably just play the class that you like. And I think if you want a mobile class and you think Soul Eater looks fun, give it a try. I think it's fucking great class. I enjoy it infinitely more than I ever liked my Gunslinger. Gunslinger I've always had a love-hate relationship with. Soul Eater, I just fucking love it. Straight up, straight through. You're just a gamer in Lost Ark? Mayhem Legion Commander and cool stuff like that. Alright, Mr. Light Queller. Can't go wrong with Soul Eater. That's what I'm saying. Good class. I'm on the ground, as is my whole team. The floor POV they don't warn you about, when you and the squad all laying on the ground. Can't go wrong with full Swift Destroyer. Trust. Honestly, I think the trust helps. I would trust. Which sounds cooler, though? Light Queller or Mayhem Legion Commander? I mean, to be fair, I think Mayhem Legion Commander is pretty cool. So you're not wrong. Full Swift DB? But you didn't say trust, though. I can't, like... It's kind of messed up, man. Full Swift Destroyer? Honestly, I want to see that shit. Fucking Big Hammer Man running at a speed faster than, like, -1. Friends started playing Lost Ark, picked Predator Slayer, thinking it's a good noob class. I think Predator Slayer could be like a decent beginner class. In the sense that I think it teaches you a lot of different things in the game. Like positionals, how to upkeep like an identity. But in terms of like ease of playing, maybe not. But if he wants to learn like certain things, then I could see that. Full Raid Captains, full Swift Destroyer build. I just want to see it. I think it'd be goofy looking. Big Destroyer man running around. Single DPS Paladin on the DPS log site that did Theomine normal. Isn't there a single artist that did Recurrence too? Those people need help. And they need levels of help I can't offer them. Fred's not that hard, but she does get punished for bad uptime. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, it teaches how to, like, manage different things and also, like, positionals for back attacks and stuff. And I think if you want to learn, like, mechanics of the game early, I think Pred's probably a good class to do it with. But if you're just looking for, like, ease of play, I mean, probably not Predator. Pretty sure the DPS pal is a Gregurno. 1650 Paladin. Jesus Christ. Imagine pushing a fucking Paladin to 1650. Could not be me. Learn all raids with gravity training, bonker. Easiest way to learn. Trust. For some reason, I just can't help but trust this guy. What time is it where I live? It is 9:20 a.m. I guess I could run a 1-3. So I'm an early bird. A little bit, a little lately. I've been a little Tweety bird, little early bird boy. Little bird man. Surely these roster levels won't be a problem in a 1-3 Belshazzar. Is there a Kaya I could do? Perhaps? Perhaps. Perhaps. I think I'd rather do the Kaya, honestly. Gregorno has insane quality gear, 99 to 100 quality on all gear. I mean, that's a level of spending I wish I could fucking hit. My god. Brella's the only raid you don't have Deathless in to this day. I think I have Deathless in everything but Theamine, because Theamine's new. I think. Don't quote me on that, though. Because I could easily be lying. Deathless Vaultin? I actually don't know if I have Deathless Vaultin. I probably do? I know for sure I have Vicus and Clown. I know for sure I have Brel. I know for sure I have a Con. I know for sure I don't have Theamine. Wish you could get Deathless anything. Surely you'll get Deathless anything sometime. I've never done the anything Legion raid myself. Haha, you see I'm so funny. Laugh at my joke. Ha 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 ha. Does he still do his little spinny move? Yeah, he does. Bro might be a dad. Well, Nufu calls me his father, so maybe. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. I'm vibing, man. Later, dude. You don't do a lot of anything raids? Me neither, man. I do a lot of Kyangals and Brels. Some Akans here and there, you feel? Bow, 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 bow. Oh, nar. Bump it up, 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 up. Oh, nar. See, he knows who the real threat is. He knows. He knows. Brother, please, I'm feeling attacked. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, I fucking got electrocuted. Help me! Help me! This is not getting broken. Oh my god, it did. I should not have done that. But it's fine. Bow, 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 bow. I will break the shackles of fate here. You're so true for that. Imagine this hits. Cool, it did. Wamp, wamp. Bye-bye. God damn it. I felt that, bro. You're still of the belief the best class for beginners is the one that they think is fun? I completely agree with you. I think it's totally fair for people to ask, like, what is generally considered a good beginner class? But I think the best class for somebody is just the one that they like playing. That's bullshit. Imagine having fun. That's what I'm saying. Fuck fucking games. I'm not supposed to have fun playing this shit. All that matters is percentages and numbers and stats. Fun in my video game? Ain't no way, bro just said that to me. Games are for grinding, not having fun? Yep. That's what I'm saying. If you're not playing it like a second job, full of spreadsheets with numbers and percentages, what the fuck are you doing? What's the point of having fun if you're not on the MVP screen? How is he so based, but also kind of so smart and, like, attractive, but also so based? And also kind of cute. Not that fun anymore. That hurts me. It's all a meme. Fun is the biggest driving factor in games. And I think they would all agree. It's just for funsies. Night Edge Solar, probably the closest to auto MVP class. Do you think this is auto MVP, bro? Do you want to watch me not MVP? Do you try and test me in my ability to be fucking shit? Nah, Soul Eater is really good. I fucking love Soul Eater, man. Oh, fuck. I'm in the air. This is an auto not MVP. If you get caught in the air, that's just the rule. Pow! If anyone wonders where I got my opinions, I taught you. I'm writing this down. I am writing this down. Write that down. Ether Predator. Ether Predator. Hello. Should I wait? I think the Gun Lancer fell asleep. It's okay, we don't need him, right? We don't need him. It's okay. Sorry, have fun? Yeah, it's alright, bro. It's chill, dog. The auto MVP Reaper is here. The Soul Reaper. I too have phone, unfortunately. We all have phones. It is the unfortunate life we live. Really kind of touching. A social sort of commentary. Yes, quite. Come, my warriors, let me just tank everything. Boop. Ooh, you did not get that counter, my friend. I will get it for you in a minute. I got 4 counters and we still cleared it. Oh, man. This class just auto MVPs, that's the problem. What the fuck? Give me 3 stacks, I fucking dare you. Boom! Yoink. Hello, sir, please. Thank you. Stop floating away from me, bro. Learn some fucking manners, Buster. Guess I'll just do this because you're gonna phase, right? Surely. No? I do no damage. I thought I was gonna phase her. Okay, bro, that's fucked up. Fuck you. How do I play Pokemon? Red, green, blue? Is that how I play Pokemon? Red, green, blue? Red, green, blue? Oh no, he didn't get the one up top. That's so sad. You had one gerb. Where does this guy? He want to go top again? Okay. I'll do my same thing. Red, blue, green? Wish I had my skill. Wish I had my skill, man. Red, blue, green. Everything looks fine to me, man. I don't know what you want from me. I killed a couple. It's funny just seeing this layer running past the green, not giving a fuck. It happens, man. It's all good. I'm a vibes guy. I'm here for fun. Bow, 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 bow. I do think this is a good showcase of how raid wipe mechanics should function, though. This boss right here. If you fail it, you just redo it. I think that's very good. Me like. He didn't play Pokemon. I mean, shit, I gotta say it out loud or else I'll fuck it up. Oh god, I need to spam spacebar. Scratching my nose. Sometimes the fucking honker be fucking itchy, you feel? And low-key countering is fun, yeah. I fucking love counters. Hitting counters is so satisfying. I was just surprised we cleared the stagger with me hitting 4 of the 6. That's insane. That is a lot of counters. Oh, man. Auto MVP. I can show you how to not MVP on this class, but I don't think I should do it in this group. Because I feel like they may need my assistance. If they're gonna double dark, I guess I'll go flame. But I highly doubt they're gonna actually dark, and it makes me sad because I will throw 3 darks. And they will throw 0 darks, most likely. Dying doesn't count? Oh, my bad. My bad, I didn't know you were the fucking gatekeeper of not dying. How am I getting 15, 60%? I mean, these are like 1590s. And I'm 1605. And I also have a level 10 damage gem on Guillotine. Should I be getting that high? I don't really care. I'm here for the clear, man. I mean, me getting 60% makes sense. Dude was dead pretty much all fight. That's what happens with the old phone. Ooh, unlucky, man. Unlucky. A fetus diff? I mean, I am kind of squidgy. And somewhat look like a fetus. What the fuck? You know, Chris, it's okay to just not say words sometimes, buddy. Oh my god, I'm gonna get myself killed because I'm fucking... See, I find myself funny, and that's the most important thing in life. If you find yourself funny, fuck everyone else. I'm on another level. Y'all don't respect that. And honestly, I forgive you. It's hard to understand sometimes, you know? Imagine gatekeeping people that die. Are they supposed to eat dinner? Man, I could go for some fucking food. I could always go for some fucking food. I'm fat. Can't Can't say I've ever done it from this angle before. I hope that hits. Cool. That's a hell of an angle. That's exactly what you meant with fetus stiff. I don't know what the fuck you meant, but my brain, it had a path and it picked it. That's for sure. Watch me get jailed while fucking greeting for damage because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot? I didn't actually get jailed? He's crazy? No, like actually I'm physically crazy, insane. Not well. I'm just born better. I think anybody can achieve what they want for the most part. You just got to apply yourself. You know? Yeah, I'm a little bit of a motivational speaker. I'm a little bit of a motivational squeaker. A little bit of a squeaker. Everybody have a shield? Does that Gunlancer have a shield? He doesn't. Here. Now he does. Cool. The phone tried to kill him again, but not this time, I say. Bow, bow, bow. Three deeps. Oh, we staggered him, so he's not going to do it anyways. Oh well. Thinking to leave the game help? I mean, there's got to be a reason why you're thinking about quitting, right? So it's only up to you whether it's worth quitting or not, right? What I would always suggest before fully just deciding you're done with the game is why not try taking a break, right? That's very less, you know, very less so I'm done with this shit forever. More like, I just need a break. Try that first, right? If you're thinking about it, you probably should. You can always come back. Yeah, I think that's another fair way of looking at it. But whenever I read the word quit, I always read it in a more permanent way. But you should probably definitely take a break, if nothing else. Because clearly something is making you not have fun with the game. Whatever it may be, right? Wait, my guillotine didn't go off? That's fucked. Bow, bow. I don't have buff. What the fuck, man? I'm DPS brain. I don't have time to look at if I have the buff or not. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, I know I don't have buff now. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. I'm here pressing buttons. What more do you want? Bow. Bow. Oh, no. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. That's what they always say. What if you try seeing each other less, give each other more time? I think that's fair, but, like, in those cases, too, like, you come to the realization whether it was meant to be or not, right? And if you come to the realization that Lost Ark adds more to your life than it takes away, then you'll come back and play it casually, right? Or end up playing it more and enjoying it. I think it's a very fair, like, assessment. took a break for a month during Clown. When you came back, you stopped caring so much about being efficient. Since then, you've liked the game. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's legit strat. If it wasn't, I wouldn't suggest it. Bow, 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 bow. Bam, bam, bam. Is there any Brill Shuzzies to do? I'll do a Brill Shuzzy. A 1-4? I don't feel like doing a 1-4. Ain't no way, little bro. One of the reasons is because you do have fun, but just sometimes now you see free-to-play players like you, for example, who can still catch up with people who RMT, Weapon 25, always 500k gold. How's that possible? 1620 plus 1590 x5 alts. I mean, I don't think I'm a very good example to use. I don't even have full level 10 gems on my Soul Fist. My Soul Fist is 1620. It's not 1630. I don't have a 25 weapon. I think everybody just has their goals that they want to set. And there's always going to be somebody who's quote-unquote ahead of you. Especially in a game like this where, like, you can pay to progress. And if that's something that, like, really bothers you, then maybe the game just isn't, like, something that is going to bring you long-term happiness, right? And if you're able to shift your mindset, I think that would help a lot. Because the game is designed to make it you look like you're on a permanent treadmill and you always got to try to, like, catch up with everyone else or whatever, right? Like, it's designed like that, right? Like, you see this person here with a nice plus 25 weapon and you're like, holy shit, I wish this were me. I gotta grind more to become this. Oh my god, look at all these level 10 gems. I want that. I want this to be me, right? Like, this is the game. The game is designed like this. And it's like, if you can shift your mindset to not let that bother you so much, you'll just, like, naturally have more fun playing the game, right? And it's hard to do because, like I said, the game is set up like this. It is designed to make you feel these feelings. And I think that's a very bad thing. There's probably some underlying issue of people being ahead of you bothers you so deeply. I think it's less of it bothering people and more of it feeling like they don't know what they're doing wrong. I think if I had to guess. But the reality of it is you're not doing anything wrong, right? It's just people progress at different speeds. And also you don't know how much somebody spends on the game as well. You don't even have full level 9s, you have a couple of breaks, like 2, you don't know what to focus on, nobody can say what to focus on. I mean, what to focus on ultimately is up to you, right? Because everybody has their own opinions based on what they want to achieve from the game, right? So, like, if your goal is to, like, push endgame content, then maybe pushing for 1610 on whatever character your main is, knowing nothing about your current situation, right? This is just an example. Like, maybe if your goal is to do the in-game content, push 1610 is, like, a priority, so you can do Theamine, right? If your goal is to, like, work on overall, like, account progression, maybe invest in, like, level 10 gems over time, rather than focus on honing. You know, it's just, like, you just have to, figure out what you want from it, you know? Like, it's hard for people to say what you should do. Because I'm of the belief there is no right way to play the game. There's, like, no right way to play any game, right? And I know that's, like, not a great answer, but it's kind of the truth, man. Your current goal is 1620 on main, you'll likely take a break after that. Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it. Set goals, achieve them, and then reassess once you achieve them. Hello, Marion? Oh, there's a right way to play. Well, I mean, I don't think there is a right way to enjoy the game. That's what I meant to say, I guess. There's no incorrect way. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. Unless, obviously, that way involves griefing other people, but at this point, I think you're just playing devil's advocate. Advocate. Because obviously it shouldn't harm other people. Obviously. I play NA? Yes, I do. There comes a point where at certain points where your character's at, for example, you're 1600, you'll start to see that you need at least level 9 gems for pushing to 1610. Well, I think that's only true if you only pug things, though. If you have people to play with, it doesn't really matter, right? And even if you don't have friends to play with and you try to pug shit, you can still pug things. It will just be much harder. And if you go into it knowing that, I think that's totally okay. If you're having fun, that's the right way. Yeah, that's generally what I live by. You're an EUC, nice. Get 1620 on main, get 40 set, get 1620 on Reaper, get 40 set, Transcendence Gems, etc. Yeah. I think that's always what I've said as far back on my YouTube channel as you can go. Whenever people ask me what they should do or what they should prioritize, it's always just set your own goals. You have to figure it out. I can't tell you what you should do. I don't know. I don't know what you want out of the game or your characters or your account. What are friends? I think they're these things that you can talk to sometimes and like do stuff or something or whatever. I don't really know. You see me how I'm scheduling all your 21? Yeah, I mean, you're definitely type A. I'm very type B, bro. I'm chill. Why are we restarting? Fuck it. Betrayal set guy? Any betrayal setters? Bow, 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 bow. Ruined Deathless. Yeah, my 1-3 Deathless. I'm kind of upset about that. You really like playing the game, you hate sitting in lobbies, so you start doing learning. What the fuck are we doing here, bud? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's the same guy. What are we doing? How are you still in Chaos set? Please, I just want to do my 1-3. Most of the players in EUC are over 1630. I don't think that's true. Just candidly, I don't think that's true. I think the majority of the player base is below 1630. Source, my feelings. I think there are a lot of people who have multiple 1630s, but I don't think the vast majority of people are 1630, if that makes sense. And I think if you know a lot of people who have multiple 1630s, it can definitely skew your perception. I wish I had my counter. Thank you, Slayer, man. Rather get 1620 for characters you like to play for Echidna. I think that's a fair goal. A fair Joel. I think the majority are below 1610. I have no idea where they are, but 1630 is very high. So to say like the majority is 1630 plus, I feel in my heart of hearts that's not right. Like even close to being right. Where does most of the player base lie? I couldn't tell you. Below 1630 is what I can say. Bow, bow. Even with all the G2Gers, there's plenty under that. Yeah, I know. I think the cost to go 1630 is much higher than people think it is. Like, genuinely. Even if you are 1630, I think people think it's less than it actually is. That shit's expensive, bro. His Sork died. Oh no, I've joined the wrong 1-3. Let's hope that doesn't become a problem later. Hey man, 1-2 is good enough for me. I don't need 3. I guess I should have fucking lethal spinning first. What am I doing, man? Do I even want to MVP? Shaking my head. Oh no. Auto. I'm about to auto MVP. I'm autoing. Real mature, bro. Bow, 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 bow. Recoil. Where are the arrows at? Here. That's chill, we don't need to counter. Surely I believe in them. They've done it. They've done it. Have I heard people with finishing Thaman the First? I'm assuming you mean like the leaderboard shit. I think a lot of people got banned and removed from the leaderboards, but the ones that are up now are legit. Holy shit. I joined the wrong 1-3. But I think as far as I'm aware, they're still vetting the boards pretty heavily. When I joined this group originally, there was a couple 1600s. I thought we were chilling. Auto, yeah. I think it is auto MVP, at least when I'm on the character, yep. Oh, I can't even say that. I'm not very good, honestly. They're honestly ballsy for joining the race when they obviously know they RMT'd. I mean, it literally was just like people calling Amazon's bluff, right? They were just like, we don't think they will do anything. Like, that's literally what it was, right? And we can never know for sure if they got every single person that RMT'd or whatever. Bought pilots, whatever. But at the very least, they got rid of a good amount. And I think even if they let some through, not just throwing up their hands and being like, okay, fuck it. If we can't get them all, why bother? I think it's better than the alternative, right? I do think it's insane, though, to, like, call their bluff, especially when they came out the gate swinging. They were like, okay, we are going to be vetting and checking these clears. And to then clear after that, knowing you, like, are in bad standing, is crazy to me. That's like fucking face-checking a bush that you saw Garen walk into. Any other Bronze 3ers in chat? Yeah, I'm Bronze 3. What of it? You still think they're giving the ones in the race a slap on the wrist, still? I think that's a fair way to feel, all things considered. But I think them doing anything at all and showing that they're doing stuff is better, right? Than just not, which I was fully expecting them to do. Bronze 3 so bad couldn't be me. Brother, we are literally the ones face-checking the bush, you and I. I just want permabans for armed tiers, yeah. I can't say I disagree with you. I don't think RMTing does anything positive for the game. I don't know if I think first offense should be perma. But I also wouldn't necessarily be against it. I don't know how I feel about that specifically. You'll have to let me cook on that and get back to you. I don't think I have a fully formed opinion. It's still a fetus, as some would say. What's my max damage? I don't know. I've hit like 1.7 bill on Spirit Bomb. But I don't know what my actual max damage is. I've never tried. I also don't have a build for like Broken Bone or anything. It'd be fun to try though. It would be a lot, let me tell you. Be face checking a bush ADC against Fedgare, not because I didn't know he was there, because you thought you could take him. That's the kind of person I want on my team, on my fucking squad, my ride or die. If you have the confidence, then that's all you need. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. If you think you can, I fuck with you. What the fuck, bro? How'd this guy go invisible? How dare she? How dare she fucking teleport on me? Oh my god, she's done it again. This fucking B word. This fucking B word. I'm blue, yellow, I think. I hope they will buff Zerk. I think Mayhem could use a nice little buff. Because I play Mayhem and I would like it to be stronger. Smile face. You're basically a Vayne 1 trick. I don't play League, so we are not the same, you and I. Mayhem's getting a small buff. Yeah, it is getting a tiny buff, but I think, you know, give me like a couple percentage of damage on every skill, you know what I'm saying? Is that really so much to ask for? I don't think so. While you're at it, buff fucking Robust Spirit. Maybe make the Spirit Bomb come out a little faster? Maybe auto-target? You know, a little homing Spirit Ball? Little Spirit Bomb, little Spirit Ball? I'm just saying, I have ideas. I'm an ideas person. They're not necessarily good ideas, but they're ideas. You haven't touched League since 14? You did play some Dota, but I haven't touched since 2020. While you're at it, nerf Gunslinger. Come on, we don't have to kill it more. That's just fucked up. We don't need to murder everyone. Nerf Gunslinger but rework? Gunslinger gets the fabled rework, but it's a nerf. Sad. That would be fucked. Bow, 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 bow. Fun raids are always the last damage player. I definitely think Mayhem could do with some tuning up. So what am I doing? I'm breaking? Sure. She has the damage, just doesn't do the damage fast enough. I think that's funny, but you'd also cry because you do love your Gunslinger. That's like some monkey paw shit, innit? You get the rework, but Gunslinger is the shittiest it's ever been. Oh, that would be so sad. I would cry for them. Place your bets now. Do we clear gate 3 or no? Numbers nerf at faster DPS. I think being able to output her damage faster would be a big benefit, especially with the way things are designed in this game. I don't think you're wrong there. I think that would help the class a lot. I think you're cooking. I do. I do think bro's cooking. I don't have any skills. Would you like to press buttons? Thank God we broke it. I was really concerned that we wouldn't break it. Pairing me with this Sork spooks me. I'm like a little raccoon, a little trash guy, a little trash man. I'm just trying to eat my garbage. Bow, bow. I always complain that Sork doesn't do mech. This guy is a little bit of a wild card since the beginning. Never know with him. And I'm just worried about him, you know? Especially since I'm now in the gate where I'm paired with him, so if he makes a mistake, I die. And I don't really fuck with that. You feel me? I hate people who hold their skills. I always hold my skills. Oh, man. I don't think we're clearing Gate 3. I think these guys are gonna lose their minds. E-learning buying account. A friend of yours? Oh. I hate it here. I joined the wrong 1-3. Can you use heavy armor XD? Couldn't be choosy in this homework. I mean, you can be choosy. That's why I only join groups that I think look decent. And I joined the group before that man joined. Is this even a re-clear? I'm waiting for that. Help, I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground. Help me. Help me, I'm on the ground. I actually saved all my skills, so I can just solo stagger it. I don't trust this man's. I mistimed that so badly. Just chill. This is why I don't do bro. I mean, this almost never happens. I think if I'm being honest, if I wasn't streaming, I would not have joined this group, even when I joined it. I just didn't want to end stream because I'm having fun hanging out with you guys, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We go. We ball. So honestly, I'm like doing you guys a favor if you think about it like that, you know? Because I know you guys definitely want me to keep streaming. If I wasn't streaming, sheesh, what would you do? First mistake was inviting someone with CN's successor proudly. Brother, chill. He's just a boy. I'm blue, and I'm also breaking. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget, I'm breaking. That's so fucked. That was such a slow break by me. I don't think it's the reason we wiped, but that was a fucking slow break. My fucking vestige didn't hit the ball. That's so fucked up. you. We doing this again? Oh, I see the other side is having some issues. Let me see. Who is this guy? Roster 209? Holy shit, he looks fine. Okay, interesting card set. I don't know. Look, man, I'm just here. I'm pressing buttons. What do you want from me? When you fuck up your side? I mean, to be fair, my side wasn't even fucked, really. Like, it was a little bit slower of a break than I would have liked it to be, but it was totally fine. I think they're having some issues between who's staggering and who's breaking. Which would make sense as to why the stagger bar only hit half. I don't know, man. I'm down to take the blame. I don't really care if it keeps the fucking people chill. I'd report them for buying account. Did they actually say that? I'm not really paying too much attention. Did they really say that? Or was that someone else? That's what they said. I thought it was somebody else that said it. I don't know, I trust you, I don't give a shit. I got Brilshazar to do. I don't remember, is it that? I'll just stay here, I don't give a shit, I'm not gonna grief my team. I'm not gonna grief my team. Someone else, but you low-key believe it? Ah, I got you. I mean, I would care, but there's no way to know. Well, I mean, I would care in the sense that I wouldn't want to play with them, really. I wouldn't care past that. I don't have that level of energy in me. You feel me? It's about as good of a break as God can ask me for. Wow, wow. Amazing. Arm-T is Arm-T, true. But it's like, there's no way you're gonna ever know if somebody bought an account. Fucking wish I could know, though. I'm doing it. I stepped on the fire. I don't think that even counted. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was willing to admit that I was about to step in the fire, but I don't even think that added a stack. I was just that fucking fast. How fast is Sanana gonna die? Probably pretty fast, huh? Yes. Yes is the answer. Is it middle? Yeah, this middle. Bow, bow, bow. Fast as fuck, boy. The way I get to justify this is I get to play my Soul Eater more. I like my Soul Eater. Bow, 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 bow. Any color changers? What are we getting? Give me... Sure. I was gonna say give me red, but... I guess I'll just save all my skills to make sure I don't die. So I don't get grief aid. I probably only need to save my purple skills, right? I did not save any of my skills. The thing that I said I was gonna do, I just didn't, but it's fine. I thought about it. I almost timed that right. Oh, it did get a little bit of his little imprisonment bar out. Bow, 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 bow. Damn, I have such a long period where I... Like, when I'm playing my Soul Eater in a situation like this, where lethal spinning is off cooldown, or on cooldown for so long, do I just hold? Or do I just trigger the mode anyways? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. What do I do? What do I do? I don't have super armor main. The guy who was complaining about how easy Brel was is dead. I don't really care, I just find it funny and I want to point it out. Classic, that's what I'm saying, dude. The guy who's sitting there saying, oh my god, this year, 2 years of homework, it's so easy. Then why are you dead, bro? I know people make mistakes, but if you're gonna talk like that, then come on. You can't just die the next pull. Bro, he healed. He had health. Did you see that? This cube is mega dead. I know. Against all odds, we did it. It only took like 6 people on the verge of having a meltdown. I thought the cube would revive too. It should have. The fact that it didn't, I'm gonna have to dock some points. 25 video coming when? If I hit pity, probably in the next like 2 months. If I don't pity, then whenever I hit it, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Anything cool? Maybe like a 500k bracelet that I can sell? No? No 500k bracelet I can sell? That's fine. You back to being active on the game again? Yeah, I've been doing all my raids and stuff for like a month, like 2 months now. I'm as active as ever. So you're saying there's a chance it comes out today? If I decided to hone today, it's possible. I sold the bracelet worth 200k. That's what I'm saying. I want that shit. I deserve it, man. I deserve it. Give me money. Give me money. I deserve it. I will say, though, I think that's it for me today. A nice little 4-hour stream almost. Holy moly. I spoiled you guys. It's fun. Always love hanging out with you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Around the same time. So be there if you want. And if not, I'll see you when I see you. You got a Sidereal drop from Voldus hard mode 2 weeks ago? Fuck you. I thought we were friends, and then you dropped that on me. You're leaving... I thought we were friends. No, but for real. Congrats. I want to get a fucking Sidereal. Bye, everybody.